Can a painting be haunted by the spirit of a small boy? Can its evil powers cause houses to burn down around it? Well, probably not. But back in the 1980s, a huge number of Brits believed it. Terrified that a rather tacky painting known as the Crying Boy was cursed, they ripped it off the walls of their homes. Thousands of the paintings were destroyed in a mass bonfire. So how did rumors about the Crying Boy start? The painting, along with other similar ones of children crying, was done by an Italian artist, Bruno Madio, under the name Giovanni Bragoli. The prints were mass-produced and widely sold throughout the UK. On September 4, 1985, British tabloid newspaper The Sun published a story about a couple, Ron and May Hall, whose house had burnt down due to a fire which started in a chip pen. The painting of the Crying Boy remained untouched, while all around it was charred ruins. The couple blamed the fire on the painting. A fire station officer, Alan Wilkinson, said he knew of numerous other cases where this same painting was the only object in a house to survive a fire unscathed. A photo accompanying the story showed the Crying Boy, and the caption read, "Tears for Fears, the portrait that firemen claim is cursed." No fireman had actually used the word cursed, but a legend was born. Listen, even more terrifying than a painting is John Jarratt's character is Wolf Creek. Post continues, the next day, The Sun ran a follow-up, saying they'd been flooded by calls from horrified readers. Dora Mann said her house burnt down just 6 months after she bought the painting. "All my paintings were destroyed, except the one of the Crying Boy." Another reader said her son had caught his private parts on a hook just after she bought the Crying Boy. A third claimed that her husband and 3 sons had all died since she bought it in 1959. When another house displaying a Crying Boy painting, by a different artist, Anna Zickis, burnt down, panic grew. A story about the fire had a brigade spokesperson claiming there was no cause for alarm, but adding, "These incidents are becoming more frequent." The Sun, thrilled by the success of their story, offered to take the cursed paintings off people's hands. Soon, their offices were stacked with 2,500 prints of the Crying Boy. They were eventually burnt in a gigantic bonfire, with Page 3 girls helping out. But rumors about the painting refused to die. A story spread that the Crying Boy was a Spanish street urchin called Don Boileau, whose parents had died in a fire. No one wanted to take him in, because wherever he stayed fires would start. An artist painted him, but then the artist's studio was destroyed by fire. Years later, an unidentified body was found inside the charred ruins of a car. The name on the driver's license was Don Boileau. No one has been able to find evidence of any truth to this story. In 2010, a BBC radio presenter and